Hi parents, my name is Aaron Chang and I am your calculus, Hi parents, my name is Aaron Chang and I am your student's calculus teacher. I just want to show you who I am through this video, and then from now on it's going to be on the projected screen. So here we go. So in every calculus class, I like to give my students a little meme just in the beginning there. I also want you to pause this video, please, and get your student to watch this video with you, because there's some things I'd like to share with you before we begin. So please go ahead and pause the video. All right, welcome back. So tonight's lesson will include what happened to me, who am I, the course overview, grading policy, homework, tests, and access. I'm going to try and make this as short as possible. However, I was told that this should last 8 minutes. I don't know how long this will be. So what happened to me? I went into cardiac arrest on August 24th. I wasn't breathing. They revived me, and I've been recovering ever since. I'm confident to say that my mental function is probably better than before I left. I've been tested multiple times through all the games that I've been playing. My wife has been testing my memory constantly, and as a little bit of proof, I got a video for you. So that happened 3 days into my recovery, just back at home. So, who am I? Once again, I said I'm Aaron Chang. I am a math teacher. I've been married to my wife for 7 years. I guess we're going on 7. I'm a huge nerd. I used to play a game called Magic the Gathering a lot. In fact, my greatest accomplishment in that game is winning $1,000 in 2013, I think, something like that. All those people in the back there are professional Magic players, and they were knocked out. And I got 4th place out of 1,200 people. And then also, I repeated a really good performance before all the COVID happened, and I won $400 earlier last year. I'm a huge nerd. I have 2 dogs, 4 cats. We've done so many escape rooms between me and my friends, over 32. I like to wear the same shirt in all of my staff photos. And then my first year at Amador, all of these students loved me so much that they asked me to hand them their diplomas. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the course overview. Calculus is the first time that students will get a chance to apply all their previous math knowledge towards solving complicated problems. You can go ahead and just pause it and just read the topics. It's calculus. The difference, though, about regular calculus versus non-AP calculus is, well, I guess I should tell you that they cover the same things, except I'm not preparing for the AP test. So there's some problems specifically in the calculus textbook that are designed for the AP test, and we end up skipping those. They're going to get the full AB experience without the additional pressure of a test at the very end. Upon the conclusion of this year, they could still take Calculus 2 in college. So they're essentially the same class, except there's not a AP test at the end. Oh, and there's not an AP grade bump as well. So the weird thing about all of this happening and remote learning is I don't know what the grading policy is. And I know that there's homework, there's tests, and there's quizzes. And those are the 3 categories that I want to give you guys. Let me explain each of those. So the homework, I do all the problems myself. So I do every problem, and I like to show what good work should look like. So an example of that may look like, let me just check the time here. It's not letting me check the time. Okay, we're good on time. So here is an example of assignment number 2. I paste all the problems from the textbook. I show my work at the end, and basically I want students' work to look like mine. I want them to have my work as an example of what their work should look like. So since I do all of the homework, I don't have time to look at every single homework that I assign. So students will do them, and then a couple of days later, I will post all of the answers, and then students can go back and check their work. So the next thing is quizzes and tests. They're the same thing. It's an assessment, right? I don't know how to create a meaningful, authentic online test that's accurate and secure. There's no way for me to prevent students from working with each other or copying or using notes or just typing the questions in Google and looking them up and then just putting it on the test. So until I figure out a way with my colleagues on how to make these tests meaningful, I just don't know how all of this is going to work. But what I do know is that throughout the 7 years of me being a teacher, my promise to you is that I will do everything that I can to be the best math teacher that I can for your student. I've been told over and over again that I was previous students' favorite teacher, that I helped them understand in ways that they've never understood before, and that I'm a really great teacher. And when you hear that over and over again, you start to believe it. So I can promise you that I will do everything that I can to help your student learn calculus, and that's my promise. So your student's role in this is they have to admit if they don't understand. Since all these assessment tools that I have may be wrong when I receive their work, I really don't know if they know when I'm explaining things. So students need to admit to me, admit to themselves that there are no dumb questions, that I'm here for them, and I care about their learning of the material, and that I will never let them down, and I will always be there for them if they have any questions or need any help. So during Access, I'm available every day from 1 to 2, at least when I return on September 14th. Every day I'll be available from 1 to 2, and then there's Access at 11 to 12. I'm not going to have the Zoom open every day from 1 to 2. I am willing to create a Zoom as soon as a student needs help with anything, and then we'll just private chat or whatever. Or I can host multiple students all at once. Either way is fine. My question for you is, does your student know what Piazza is? And if they don't, then they need to come by to me and figure it out, or they need to go to the Piazza website and figure out what's going on. So ask them about that. Do they know what Piazza is? Because students have not really been using it. So in terms of questions about your specific student, please email me if there's anything that I can do to support your child. My email is listed below. I hope you enjoyed my presentation here, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks.